officials at AIPAC this year is Eilayet נחמיאס-ורבין. She's a lawmaker with the opposition Zionist Union Party. Eilayet, in past years, you and your party have found common cause at AIPAC with the Obama White House. Things have changed in Washington. Where do you see your role and the role of the Zionist Union now at a conference like AIPAC?
Obviously, Aipek is a very important organization for Israel and for Jews around the world. I think what's going on here is quite amazing. The way that Aipek is being able to bring about everything that is fantastic about Israel. And it truly doesn't matter who is the administration in the White House. We have an obligation. That's how I see it. In my party, we have an obligation for the Jews in America to make sure that our long-standing alliance stays on, as well as with the American administration, regardless of who is sitting in the Oval Office. I think my party is a center-left party. We have always been very much aimed at making sure that Israel stands strong, and being here in AIPAC makes sure that Israel stands strong and that the American Jewry stands strong with Israel.
Eilayet, Prime Minister Netanyahu did not mention the two-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The White House itself seems to have decided that it's not going to necessarily make that or push the Israeli government into that position. Is at AIPAC, for example, is the two-state solution still viable?
Well, I can tell you that I personally spoke about the two-state solution yesterday. Obviously, there is an argument about it, and it's a continuous argument. And I think, Jason Greenblatt's visit in Israel, if at all, proved that this current administration stands very, very strong on any kind of negotiations between the parties. And actually, I think that is the one thing that keeps us going about it. It really doesn't matter. I want Prime Minister Netanyahu, not just in AIPAC, but actually as an Israeli citizen, not just an Israeli politician, I expect him to make sure that I know what his vision is. And eventually, the Trump administration, so it seems, is going to demand answers from him as well. So even if in a plenary session he did not speak about the two-state solution, eventually he's going to have to speak about some kind of solution, some kind of process, some kind of negotiations. As I said, we are repeatedly talking about the two-state solution. By the way, just a few weeks before he came to visit Trump a month and a half ago, Prime Minister Netanyahu spoke about state minus. I actually agree with that definition. A state minus makes sense. Now, probably from the ultra-right, they would talk to me, so if a state minus, why not an autonomy plus? Because state minus is something that Netanyahu spoke about. So if you want to talk, you can say two-state solution, state minus. It doesn't matter. Point being, eventually he's going to have to present a vision.
Eilayet נחמיאס-ורבין from the Zionist Union Party, thank you for joining us on The Rundown. I want to turn back to our